Hi there. Thank you for joining me. My name is Elaine Economou and I'm from Move Wellness. Today we're going to talk about what to expect in a Pilates class. We made another video that explains what Pilates is, and together we thought that these videos can help you see how Pilates can support you in creating a well-rounded fitness program. The points I review today are true no matter whether you join us in a live stream class or in our studio. And if you decide to join us in a live stream class and need some help with technology, we're able to help you with that. We can help you get set up so you feel easy and enjoy your first class with us. But at Move, we suggest that when you start with what we call an intro class or level 1 or a gentle class. They will give you an understanding of the system and all of the fundamentals. Depending on your age and stage of life, fitness level, any injuries or special considerations that you have, you can choose one of these levels to support you. Once you understand the fundamentals and feel them in your body, you can build on them to challenge yourself with more movement complexity and move deeper into the repertoire. But in general, in Pilates, we want to do these things. We want to breathe. We want to help you connect mindfully and focus on the interoceptive sense, the sensations of your body and where you are in space, but really how your body is organized. And then we want you to have an efficient exchange of oxygen so that you feel energized and all the systems of your body are working really well. And then breathing well helps organize the anatomy of the breath, which means you're stimulating your pelvic floor and the muscles of your trunk and spine. And then we want you to breathe and move. And by breathing and moving, we help you use the breath to challenge you as we move through the repertoire. It really supports how you understand and feel the exercises, and we use it to really connect to that core. We want to mobilize your spine in all of its planes of motion, so we do lateral flexion and extension, forward flexion and extension, lateral flexion and rotation. We want to bring ease in all the joints of the spine and out through the periphery, your hips, your shoulders, and get everything moving and strong. We want to challenge your body with all the relationships to gravity. We want you to be lying on your back, prone or on your belly, side lying. We'll bring you into a quadruped, which is a 4-point kneeling position. We even do things sitting and standing. And we do this based on the level of your class. So there are a few key terms that will be helpful for you to know. One is neutral alignment, which we look at in somebody's posture for ears, shoulders, hips, knees, and feet being lined up. But we also talk about neutral pelvis. And we always want to start every exercise as close to neutral alignment and with a neutral pelvis as possible, unless your teacher has another objective. But in order to get you into neutral alignment, sometimes we use props that will support you. Either you might have tight hips and we prop you up on a pad if you're sitting upright. If it's really hard for you to sit upright, we might put you up on something to make it a little easier. Sometimes lying on your back, you have tension in your neck and shoulders, so we just lift your head a little bit and it helps you get the most out of the exercise when you're in that neutral position. So neutral for your pelvis is an interesting concept because when you're thinking about your bony landmarks, your hips and your pubis symphysis. And so if you put the heel of your hands on your ASIS or your hip bones and run your fingers down towards your pubis symphysis, they make a triangle. And that triangle in neutral alignment typically should be parallel to the floor. And it means that you could have a cup of tea right on your low belly and you wouldn't be pouring it into your belly button or down into your legs. Sometimes you don't have ease or comfort in that position at first, so we want to build towards being comfortable there. But then we want to talk about imprinting or engaging your abdominals. Different teachers use different terms to describe it, and here we talk about imprinting, which means that you're hollowing the low belly, you're hugging all of the abdominals into your spine, and when I do that, my pelvis rocks back just a little bit. I'm not using my glutes to do that. I'm actually really just pulling my abdominals in, and I'm really letting my ribs settle down a little bit too. It's like you have some suspenders on and you're pulling them just a little tighter, but you're hollowing, pulling the belly in. There's no bulging abdominals. And so you're hugging the abdominals in, and you use that connection to help build more strength and tone in that area of the body. And then you stabilize it against the movement of the legs. We might have you slide your leg long first, or we might have you lift one leg, and then after you get strong enough to not let your bones wibble wobble, we lift 2 legs up. We might challenge it by doing toe taps, and we increasingly get that lever longer to bring more challenge into the exercise. And so some of our classes have props included in them. And you might have light props like balls or TheraBands or foam rollers, or if you're in studio, we get to use some of our bigger pieces of equipment. And if you're interested, you should try our Pilates four-part basics Pilates series on YouTube. We put together 4 short classes, probably 30 minutes long, to help move you through these exercises so that you can practice some of these principles and really get them in your body so that you will feel more comfortable and familiar with the language when you join us. We have a free trial for our unlimited membership, and I hope that you'll give it a try. Reach out to us with questions, and we hope we see you soon. Thanks so much for joining me.